Imagine getting paid just for sharing your thoughts on products and services you use every day. With Survey Junkie, it's that simple. Click on the link in the video description to discover how you can start earning today by taking surveys.
Celine Dion revealed taking up to 90 milligrams of Valium a day while suffering from then undiagnosed stiff person syndrome during a one-hour NBC News special. 90 milligram of Valium can kill you, Celine said during the show titled Celine's Story with Hoda Kotb. The 56-year-old Grammy Award-winning singer spoke to Hoda, 59, in her first television interview since being diagnosed with stiff person syndrome, a rare neurological disease. During the rare one-on-one, Celine shared with Hoda how she ultimately found out what was causing her throat to close up and spasm. Celine said the song that defines where she was right now was Courage. It was not true, Celine said. I was not fine. Hoda then shared how 4 years ago Celine's world-famous performances came to a painful stop. I did not know who I was anymore because I'm not the person that I used to be, Celine said. I was not Celine Dion. Hoda explained that Celine had been suffering from a debilitating illness. I have been diagnosed with a very rare neurological disorder, Celine said. Celine has not performed in public since March 2020 and has remained out of sight raising her 3 sons, but she had also been filming a new Amazon Prime documentary about her health battle titled simply, I Am Celine Dion. Hoda asked her after watching the documentary what life has been like for her. It's been very difficult, very painful, challenging, scary, said Celine, wearing a white suit. I spent all my life in the music industry being a performer and loving every moment of it. This passion will never go away. And one day, while I was touring, because I never stopped, I started to feel different. It was kind of like my voice was spasming. She revealed she started getting these spasms 17 years ago, and then her little cold-like symptoms gradually got worse. She told Hoda about one night in particular. I was on the Taking Chances World Tour, Celine said. I was in Germany and I was fine and I had breakfast and then my voice started to go high. Then it felt like I could not control it, I could not control anything. I had to take a plane to go to the next city. I arrived at the dressing room and I started to do my vocal exercises. Then as I went up, and then I could not go back up. Celine thought then if you go up you better take a good look because you are going to go up just one time tonight, but I have 23, 25 songs to sing, so what happened? Hoda said. I had to find a path, Celine said. It was squeezed. So I said I was just going to do 2 songs. Normally I sing for almost an hour or 45 minutes for sound check. A concert film captured Celine complaining to a doctor about her voice. She told the doctor then that her main problem was her neck and that she could not relax her neck so she could not relax her vocal cords. So I cannot vocal exercise well, Celine said. Hoda asked her what was happening to her voice when she tried to sing. It's like somebody's strangling you, Celine said. It's like someone is pushing your larynx right this way. Celine described that her voice clenched up. Celine said at first she thought it was because she had been working too hard, but that thing is it was different, Celine said. It was more spasmodic than something cold. Celine, who won the Eurovision contest at the age of 20 and sold more than 200 million records, talked about starting out in the music business. When I started my career, I was on top of the ladder, Celine said. My head was in the cloud. I was looking to the sunset and the stars and the rainbows and looking down. She shared that in that 2008 tour, she started losing control of her instruments. I was very, very scared, Celine said. Just before I went on stage I asked my sound man, I don't know if I can do the show. I don't know what's happening, and then you panic, and the more you panic, the more you spasm. The sound manager didn't know what to do. It was blackout and I went on stage and I started to sound more nasal, Celine said. Hoda said Celine's voice continued to waver. I was trying to compensate and find another way to have a voice, Celine said. So we lowered the song a little bit with the keys. Celine said for her that was a smart thing to do, and then she said she started to find a tunnel to make it tighter a little bit, and project more nasal and hope, Celine said. Hoda Shah.